Hello everyone, welcome to Management Study, and today we are going to discuss unit number 3 of Management and Commerce subject for GSET 2025. Okay, so we have already covered 2 units of the GSET syllabus paper 2 management. If you haven't seen those videos, please check it out. Those videos are on this channel. And today we are going to start with unit number 3, which says the strategic role of human resource management. So, what is strategic human resource management? So, HRM as a strategic partner aligns human resources with organizational goals. It is no longer just administrative, that means payroll and hiring, but a driver of competitive advantage. So, strategic HRM is more than the simple HRM. What are the key roles in strategic HRM? So, in human capital development, that means you are more focusing on employee skills and knowledge. Change agent, in which you are facilitating organizational transformation. Strategic partner, in which you are aligning HR strategies with business strategies. And employee champion, in which you are ensuring motivation, engagement, and well-being of employees. Now, how you will do that? So you will do that through competency mapping and balanced scorecard. So what is competency mapping? So competency mapping is identifying the skills, knowledge, and abilities and behaviors required for effective performance in a role. And what is the purpose of competency mapping? So it helps in recruitment, training, and succession planning. It bridges the gap between current capabilities and future needs. And what are the steps in competency mapping? So in first, you will have to identify the key roles within the organization. Then you have to define the required competencies according to the role. Then you have to assess employee competencies, and at the end you will find the competency gaps. And what is balanced scorecard, which means BSc? So balanced scorecard is a strategic performance management tool developed by Kaplan and Norton that translates organizational vision into measurable objective. And what are the perspective of balanced scorecard? So there are mainly 4 perspective of balanced scorecard. First is financial perspective, which includes profitability, ROI, cost reduction. Customer of perspective, which includes customer satisfaction, customer retention, and market share. Internal processes perspective focuses on quality, efficiency, and innovation. And learning and growth perspective focuses on skill training, culture, and knowledge management. Now, we are going to discuss about career planning and development. So first we will going to discuss the definition of career planning and career development. So what is career planning? So career planning is a systematic process by which an individual sets career goals and identifies the path to achieve them. And on the other hand, career development is an organizational efforts to provide employees with opportunities to grow and progress in their career. What is the process of career planning and development? So first you will do is a self-assessment of employees, means what are their interests, what are their values, and what are their skills. Then you will set the career goals. Then you will have to explore opportunities, and then you have to prepare an action plan in which includes training, monitoring, and job rotation of an employee. And last but not the least, which is review and feedback, in which you will give the review to each and every employee. And what are the benefits of career planning and career development? So there are benefits for both employer as well as employee. So to employee, it results into growth, motivation, and job satisfaction. And to employer, it results into retention, succession planning, and better performance. Now, we are going to understand performance management and appraisal. So what is performance management? So performance management is a continuous process of setting goals, monitoring progress, providing feedback, and improving performance. It is a broader and future-focused approach. And performance appraisal is a periodic evaluation of an employee's past performance against the set standards. What is the objective of performance appraisal and performance management? So it assesses performance and potential of an employee. It provides feedback and counseling to an employee. It identifies training needs if there are any. and it is the basis for rewards, promotion, and succession planning. What are the appraisal methods? So there are two types of appraisal methods. First is traditional, which includes ranking, rating scales, and critical incidents. And the second one is modern method, which includes 360 feedback and MBO, which is management by objective, and also behaviorally anchored rating scale, which is BARS. Now, organizational development, which is OD, change and OD intervention. So, organization development is a planned long-term effort led by top management to improve organizational effectiveness and employee well-being. It focuses on culture, processes, structures, and strategies. What is organizational change? So, organizational change is a process of shifting from current state to desired future state of an organization. So, organizational change can be planned or unplanned. It can be incremental or transformational, or it can be reactive or proactive. And now OD interventions, which means structure activities to bring change and improvement. So it could be human process interventions in which we are focusing on team building, conflict resolution, and sensitivity training. It could be techno-structural interventions in which we will focus on job redesign, work design, organizational restructuring. It could be HRM interventions in which we will focus on performance appraisal, career planning, and competency mapping. And it could be strategic interventions in which we will focus on cultural change, mergers and acquisitions, support, and strategic planning. Now, talent management and skill development. So, talent management is a strategic approach to attract, retain, develop, and utilize talent for competitive advantage. What are the components of talent management? So, first is workforce planning, in which we will plan for the workforce. Then, recruitment and selection, which we all know. Then, talent acquisition means hiring the people. Then, training and development. Then, retention strategies and succession planning. Skill development. Skill development means enhancing employees' capabilities through training, reskilling, and upskilling. So it is important due to globalization, technology, and industry 4.0. What are the approaches of skill development? So it could be on-the-job training, it could be mentorship or coaching, it could be e-learning and certification and online courses, it could be government initiatives like Skill India Mission. Now we are going to study employee engagement and work-life balance. So what is employee engagement? So emotional and intellectual commitment of employees to their work and organization is called employee engagement. What are the drivers of engagement? So it could be leadership support, it could be recognition and rewards, it could be career growth opportunities, it could be open communication, and it could be healthy workplace culture. WLB, which is work-life balance. So it's an equilibrium between professional and personal lives. What are the factors that influence in work-life balance? So it is a flexible work arrangements, workloads, organizational policies, and family responsibilities. Now, what are the practices that are followed for work-life balance are flexi time, remote work, and job sharing, employee wellness programs, counseling, and stress management. And what are the benefits of work-life balance? So it reduces stress, it improves health and better retention, enhanced performance of an employee. Now, we are going to study the industrial relationship. Industrial relations include disputes and grievance management, labor welfare, and social security. So, industrial relations, relationship between employers, employees, and government to maintain harmony at the workplace called industrial relation. So, it includes employers, employees, and government. What is industrial disputes? So, it is a conflict between workers and management. What are the causes of industrial disputes? So it could be related to wages, working condition, retrenchment, recognition of unions, and unfair practices. And how we can prevent and settle this industrial disputes. So we can settle it or prevent it through negotiation, mediation, arbitration, adjudication, and conciliation. So if you want to read in detail about this, then you can refer the Human Resource Management book of MBA published by MC Grill publication or McGrill publication. Grievance management. So grievance management means simply dissatisfaction related to job, pay, policy, or workplace. So what is the procedure of grievance management? So first of all, you need to identify the grievance, then you have to represent it, then you have to investigate it, then you have to do redressal and give the feedback at the end. Labor welfare. So it measures for physical, mental, social, and economic well-being of workers at canteens, which includes canteens, healthcare, education, and housing. Social security, which is protection against risk like illness, unemployment, old age, maternity, and accidents. So Indian acts for social security are ESI Act, EPF Act, Maternity Benefit Act, Workmen Compensation Act. Now we are going to study about trade union and collective bargaining. So what is trade union? Organization of workers formed to protect their rights and improve working condition. That is called trade union. What are the functions of trade union? So it could be proactive, which means job security, wages, health and safety. It could be participative, that means decision making and consultation. And it could be fraternal, that means welfare and support services. Now, what is the collective bargaining? So collective bargaining is a process of negotiation between employer and employees through the unions. And what are the steps in collective bargaining? So first is preparation, then negotiation, then agreement, and then implementation, and last the review. What are the types of collective bargaining? So it could be distributive, it could be integrative, or it could be productively bargaining. Now we are going to study international human resource management and HR challenges of international business. So IHRM is managing human resources in multinational and global organization. What are the key challenges? So first is cultural diversity due to language, values, beliefs, and work ethics. The second challenge is global mobility, which expatriates selection, training, compensation, and repatriation. And the third one is legal and political environment, which includes compliance with host country labor laws. Then talent management means hiring and retaining global talent. Compensation means designing fair pay across countries. Communication and coordination, that means across time zones and geographies. And then workforce integration means aligning local employees with global vision. Then we are going to study green HR, which is green human resource management. So HR practices aimed at promoting environmental sustainability called green HR. What are the key practices in green HR? So green recruitment means hiring candidates with sustainability values, green training and awareness programs, paperless offices and digital HR systems, flexible work, which reduces commuting emissions, and linking rewards to eco-friendly initiatives. What are the benefits of green HRM? So it reduces carbon footprint, it improved employer branding, it motivates and engage employee, and it is a long-term cost saving. So with this, we are completing our unit number 3, which includes green HRM, international HRM, trade union and collective bargaining, industrial relations, employee engagement and work-life balance, talent management and skill development, organizational development, change and OD interventions, performance management and appraisal, career planning and development, and competency mapping and balance scorecard. And the first that we already seen is a strategic human resource management. Okay. So thank you for listening to this video.